Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett is proving that he's the leader that the Pittsburgh Steelers saw in him when they drafted him. So, Kenny Pickett, he's heading to his sophomore season after just finishing his rookie season. And you would think because he has solo experience, because he's still so young at the quarterback position in this league, that he would be hesitant to take on the leadership role for an NFL offense, for the Steelers offense. Well, it's kind of been the opposite. He wants to take on that leadership role. He wants to be the leader of the group. And he wants to be the guy where when people look at, they know that they could get confidence in. And he's proven that this offseason. But also, since he is the quarterback of the team, he kind of is forced into that role as well. Because the quarterback position is the most valuable position on an NFL team, he's kind of forced to be the leader of the offense. And also, since Ben Roethlisberger retired, the Steelers have no real veterans on the group. No real older guys who's been there, who's done that, who's a vocal leader on the team. Their offense is a bunch of young guys. They went younger, so the Steelers don't really have that true guy on offense. So Kenny Pickett is kind of forced into that role, but he also wants that role, and he's proven that this offseason. For example, the Steelers season, they didn't go as they would have wanted to it. They didn't make the playoffs, and they finished with a 9-8 record, but they didn't hang their heads. They got to work right away. For example, they got the whole offense together in Miami to work out and to kind of get together and build that relationship on the field. And that was all Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett's own personal quarterback's coach, not the team's quarterback coach, his own personal one, Tony Recipopi, spoke to 93.7 The Fan, Brian Batko, to talk about Kenny Pickett and the offseason. He said this was all him. I helped him through the workout, but he set this whole thing up. He got the dates, made sure everyone was down here, put the workout together. As far as the routes and concepts, I just helped him through that stuff. He did a great job as usual. That's just who he is. So this is a great sign for the Steelers, because just looking at the Steelers positions, for example, Kelvin Austin, he's coming back from injury, and getting more work in with Kenny Pickett now will be helpful for him heading into his second season and his true first season in the NFL, because he was injured for the whole year. So getting that relationship going in the offseason will be huge. And the other guys who were there were Connor Heyward, Diontae Johnson, George Pickens, Mitch Trubisky, and obviously Kenny Pickett. So having guys like George Pickens, we all know we want the Kenny Pickett to Pickens connection to be lit the next season. So having that going now will be huge. And also, Diontae Johnson had a really down year, having 0 touchdowns and not really have the production that he did in the past seasons. So getting that connection going early in the offseason will be huge. And Kenny Pickett setting up the whole thing is also nice for the Steelers. Like I said, they haven't had a veteran on the offense since Ben Roethlisberger retired, and him stepping into this role is good for the Steelers, and that's what they hoped he would do when they drafted him. They watched him at Pitt for 5 years. They saw how he moves. They saw how he talks. He saw how he interacts with players and coaches on and off the field. And they knew that he could bring this. And he's showing that worth for the Steelers offense heading into his second season. Like I said, he's still so young and he has so much more room to grow. And hopefully with this workout in Miami, getting the guys together, building that camaraderie on and off the field, that'll be huge for the Steelers offense. As we know, the Steelers offense barely produced last season. They didn't really get going till the second half of the season. And hopefully now, with more work together in the offseason, they're going to be able to come out swinging, make a strong push for the playoffs right off the beginning, and not just wait till the second half of the season. Hopefully come right off the gate hot, and they're able to prove to the league that there will be a wrecking ball to not be messed with. So, let me know down in the comments below. How do you feel about Kenny Pickett setting up the whole offseason workouts for the Steelers, quarterbacks, and the position groups? Let me know down in the comments below. Who do you think the leader is on the Steelers offense? Do you think it's one guy, or do you think there's multiple? And do you think Kenny Pickett can be the leader for the Steelers offense for years to come? And is Kenny Pickett that guy? Let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below as well. If you like Steelers content and analysis reports, like the video, turn on post notifications down below for his channel as well, so you get notified whenever I post the next Steelers video. Click the bell down below, and I'll see you guys all later. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.